It's Davis Cup action. Is it panic stations or what do you think? I mean, I'm looking at that package. We'd like to stay in Group 2. Going down to Group 3, Euro-Africa zone is a no-no.
Listen, it's definitely a pressure time for us and for Ireland. I mean, we have no illusions about our task ahead of us. So they're a tough team, but it's a tie that we have to try and win. We don't want to go down to Group 3. We want to stay where we are. And we've got a team capable of staying where we are.
I mean, you look at, recently a 3-2 loss against Turkey, and I think 2-0 ahead, and somehow just kind of imploded. But I mean, I guess that's the sport in general. I mean, you take that into consideration, and you say, look, you need to pack it up, consolidate, come through. Do you say forget about the last results, concentrate on now, or do you say, look, take the positives from that, and how do you work? I mean, how do you encourage?
Look, we were, first of all, we were 2-1 ahead. It was 1-1, and then we went 2-1 ahead. They're a great side. I mean, they're great singles players. I mean, they on paper were a lot stronger than we are. We fought as a team. We fought as a unit. There were a lot of positives to take out of that tie. And if we can carry on with those same positives, we'll have a good chance in this tie.
What are you looking at? I mean, again, we heard in the package by Nigel Mandala, some of the big hitters, as far as South Africa is concerned, will not be there. Again, it's now taking what you have and working with it. You look at Ireland, on paper, probably ranked better than that. So I think we're going to be dropping to 150 when the new rankings come through. So you want to take that and put it aside and say, look, to forget that. It's what happens on the day that matters.
Listen, rankings are just on paper. I mean, we're not afraid of that. We know the challenge, and our players have beaten big players before, so we're capable of doing, we can win the tie. We're at home, we've got the crowd behind us, we like the surface, and we're looking forward to the challenge. We can win. Listen, I mean, it's not easy not having your top players with you. We have to respect the top players for their decisions and move on. We've got a great team, we've got great youngsters ahead of us, hungry youngsters that want to play with passion, and it's going to be a good tie.
Again, how do you take us through your team? I mean, if you don't mind.
Okay, I've got a guy called Tucker Foster on the team. Now Tucker is ranked 380 in the world. He's just won 3 future events in the last 3 to 4 months. He's doing really well. His form's very strong. I've got Fitz Wilmerans, who's
another strong player.
He's a very strong player. 3 weeks ago, he beat the number 242 player in the world. He's capable of causing big upsets. He's a great player, a true professional, and a leader of our team. We've then got Dean O'Brien and Ruan Rulofse, who are specialist doubles players. They've done really well. They've been in 2 challenger finals and a challenger semi-finals on the Pro Tour. They both hit the top 180 in the world recently. We've got Nicholas Scholz, who's everybody knows Nicholas Scholz. He's just come out of a college career. He's a great potential and a great talent. And then we've got Lloyd Harris, who's probably the informed guy at the moment. He's a youngster at 17 years old, great potential, hits the ball a ton. He's got no fear, and he's the future of South African tennis. So we've got a great mix.
And it's a case of now just mixing it up for the weekend.
And just got to put the right mix together. And just looking at the guys' attitudes, taking the injuries into account, and putting it all together. I mean, we're ready. I mean, we get in. We had Johan Ackerman in, the Lions coach tonight. He talked to the team for a good solid hour and a half. He motivated us. He explained that his journey with the Lions is the same journey. That's
phenomenal as well. Basically.
Yeah, it's the same journey as we've got. You know, his stars left him, and he had to work with the team. And we're a team. We are absolute team, and we've got a chance.
And in fact, the rankings as well that just released. I mean, Foster, you spoke about him. He's moving to 336 from 389. So there's a lot of encouragement with that, because the players, well, on a personal level, there is some sort of, can say, I'm good enough. I'm worth it. Because my rankings. Well,
they're earning respect. Yeah. The better your ranking gets, the more respect they earn, and the more confidence they gain. So we've got some good players. We're on the brink of creating a couple more good players, and we're big boys, strong boys, good athletes, lots of skill, and we've got a good chance.
What would it mean? I mean, all would not be lost. Obviously, we don't want to think negatively and say, what if we do drop down? What do you make of the Irish team? Let's put it that way. I mean, because obviously you must have sussed out your opponent, their strengths, and they're not a bad side either.
A very, very good side. Their number 1's around the 140 mark in the world. Their number 2's around the 350 mark in the world. They've got a double specialist team in the top 200 in the world. On paper, they're stronger than us. On paper. that doesn't mean anything. They've got as much pressure as we have. They're going to feel the pressure as much as we are. It's a tough match. It's going to be a close match. We respect them. We're under no illusions of what the task is ahead of us. But we're going to fight, and we are a fighting team, and hopefully the crowd will come out and will support us. Yeah.
Look, my director tells me we don't have any time left, but I'm just going to ask you one more question. The elephant out of the room. Let's get it out. We don't want the nitty-gritties. It would be nice to have Kevin, but he's had a good run. I mean, watching with Wimbledon taking Jock throughout the emotions, I think all of us were at wit's end watching that match. What do you make of his performance?
Oh, he's absolutely brilliant. He's world class. He's top 10 material. It's just a matter of time before we see him in the top 10.
Yeah.
I mean, I followed him his whole career. All the South Africans have. He's got a great future ahead of him. He's world class and absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, no, definitely. Earl Grainger, wishing you guys the best of luck. We'll be keeping an eye on the happenings out in Irene, and hopefully we do get the better of Ireland, because I'd like to have the team stay in the Group 2 zone. Thank you very much for speaking to us.
Thank you very much.